The girl who loves the light was discovered, in the early 19th century, in a catacomb in Rome. However, her history dates back to the early centuries. For refusing to marry the Roman emperor, at the age of 13, she endured torture and was martyred. So, do you know who I'm talking about? Now, let's explore 8 fascinating facts about Saint Philomena. 8. History of Saint Philomena. The history of Saint Philomena dates back to the early centuries of the Christian era and has its roots in Greece. According to tradition, a royal couple who did not profess Christianity desired to have children. Faced with the absence of descendants, they sought the help of a Christian physician. This physician, while advising the couple, also shared Christian teachings with them. The result of this encounter was the conversion of the couple to Christianity. In response to their newly discovered devotion, the couple received the blessing of having a daughter, whom they named Philomena. Saint Philomena, from childhood, demonstrated a profound devotion to her faith. Her life was marked by Christian virtues and acts of charity. However, the history of Saint Philomena also includes moments of challenge as she faced persecution due to her faith. 7. Birth and life of Saint Philomena. The story of the birth and life of Saint Philomena is a narrative that involves significant events and notable aspects of her Christian devotion. According to tradition, Saint Philomena's birth occurred after her parents' conversion to Christianity and her subsequent baptism. Her life, from the beginning, was marked by a deep connection to the Christian faith. A notable detail of Saint Philomena's life was her decision to take vows of chastity in secret at the young age of 12. This choice to live a life of purity and dedication to God from such an early age is seen as a sign of her remarkable devotion and spiritual commitment. At a crucial point in her life, Saint Philomena undertook a journey to Rome with the aim of seeking peace with Emperor Diocletian. During this period, persecution of Christians was ongoing, and followers of the Christian faith faced significant challenges. 6. Challenge of Saint Philomena. The challenge faced by Saint Philomena involved a marriage proposal from Emperor Diocletian. According to tradition, Diocletian, impressed by the beauty and nobility of Saint Philomena, expressed his desire to have her as his wife. However, Philomena's response to the emperor's proposal was a firm and unwavering refusal. Saint Philomena's refusal to accept the marriage proposal was grounded in her vows of virginity, which she had made in secret at the age of 12. Her decision to remain faithful to these vows, even in the face of pressure and the prestige associated with the imperial proposal, demonstrated her determination to live a life of purity and exclusive dedication to God. Saint Philomena's refusal was not received peacefully by Emperor Diocletian. In response to her decision, she was subjected to punishments and tortures as a means of coercing her to accept the matrimonial proposal. 5. Divine intervention. The history of Saint Philomena includes a significant episode of divine intervention, marked by a vision of Our Lady that occurred after 37 days of suffering and torture. According to tradition, during this period of trial, Saint Philomena was graced with a vision of Our Lady, the Virgin Mary. In the vision, Our Lady comforted Saint Philomena and made a promise that her torment would come to an end after 40 days. This celestial promise brought relief and hope to the young saint who was facing a series of difficulties due to her refusal to accept Emperor Diocletian's marriage proposal and her steadfast adherence to her vows of virginity. As per Our Lady's promise, after 40 days, Saint Philomena's suffering came to an end. Furthermore, the story tells that during this period of divine intervention, angels appeared to care for Saint Philomena. These angels, sent from heaven, healed the wounds caused by previous punishments and tortures, demonstrating the protective and healing presence of the divine sphere. 4. Martyrdom and Miracles. The martyrdom of Saint Philomena is a significant part of her history and is associated with various attempts of execution that, according to tradition, were miraculously averted. After the tortures and sufferings she endured due to her refusal to accept Emperor Diocletian's marriage proposal and her fidelity to her vows of virginity, attempts were made to execute her. One of the attempts involved drowning Saint Philomena. However, according to tradition, she miraculously floated on the water, escaping the fatal fate. Another attempt involved diverted arrows, where the arrows shot at her during a supposed execution miraculously veered away, sparing her life. These extraordinary events had a profound impact on witnesses, leading to the conversion of many to Christianity and the renunciation of paganism. The miracles associated with Saint Philomena's martyrdom strengthened devotion to her as a blessed figure protected by divine intervention. However, Saint Philomena's martyrdom reached its climax with her beheading. Tradition recounts that at the age of 13, Saint Philomena was finally martyred, giving her life for her faith. Her courage in the face of adversity, her refusal to renounce Christian principles, and the miracles associated with her death contributed to the construction of her image as a revered saint and an example of unwavering devotion. 3. Patroness of the Living Rosary Children. Saint Philomena is revered as the patroness of the Living Rosary Children. This designation refers to the practice of regularly reciting the Rosary with devotion and fervor, and Saint Philomena is seen as a special protector of the children who participate in this spiritual practice. Moreover, Saint Philomena is recognized as the patroness of the children of light, a reference to baptized children who are considered part of God's family and the Christian community. She is invoked to protect and guide these children in their spiritual growth and on the path of the Christian faith. Devotion to Saint Philomena is also associated with healing and protection against diseases. Many faithful believe that she intercedes with God on behalf of the physical and spiritual health of those who suffer from illnesses. Pregnant women, in particular, often seek her intercession for a safe pregnancy and a healthy delivery. Saint Philomena is seen as a powerful protector against the temptations of evil and the spiritual dangers that can threaten the faith and soul of the faithful. Her intercession is requested to strengthen faith, resist sin, and remain steadfast in the teachings of Christ. 2. Discovery of the Relics. The discovery of the relics of Saint Philomena is a fascinating part of the history associated with this saint. In 1802, during excavation work in the Catacomb of Priscilla, located in Rome, the remains of a young girl were found. The tomb contained a plaque indicating that Philomena, a martyr from the 4th century, rested there. The details of the remains and objects found in the tomb sparked great interest. The skeleton was wrapped in a tunic and well preserved. Additionally, alongside the body, objects including an anchor, arrows, and a glass vessel were discovered. These symbolic elements were interpreted as references to the torments that Saint Philomena endured during her martyrdom. The news of the discovery of Saint Philomena's relics spread rapidly, and devotion to her grew significantly. The relics were transferred to the Church of Our Lady of Grace in Magnano del Cardinale, Italy, where a chapel was dedicated to the saint. The location became a center of pilgrimage and prayer for devotees of Saint Philomena. The canonization of Saint Philomena took place in 1837, during the pontificate of Pope Gregory XVI. The Pope's decision to officially recognize Saint Philomena as a saint of the Catholic Church contributed to the spread of her devotion throughout Christendom. The official canonization confirmed the spiritual significance attributed to Saint Philomena and validated the veneration that already existed in many Christian communities. 1. Devotion to Saint Philomena. Devotion to Saint Philomena has grown over time and has received recognition from various popes throughout the history of the Catholic Church. Since the official canonization in 1837 by Pope Gregory XVI, several church leaders have expressed support for the devotion to Saint Philomena. Pope Leo XIII, in particular, showed a profound appreciation for Saint Philomena. He attributed the healing of his serious illness to the saint's intercession and issued a series of papal documents encouraging devotion to her. Leo XIII proclaimed Philomena as the patroness of the Living Rosary and the patroness of children of light, emphasizing her influence and spiritual importance. Other religious leaders and notable figures have also expressed their devotion to Saint Philomena. Devotion to her has spread across different Christian communities worldwide, and many devotees attribute her intercession in their lives, especially in times of illness, despair, and difficulties. Furthermore, devotion to Saint Philomena is often associated with reports of miracles. Devotees share experiences of physical, spiritual, and emotional healing, attributing these events to Saint Philomena's intercession with God. These miracle accounts contribute to the continued popularity and devotion to the saint. And so, we come to the end of another story of love for God. May the story of Saint Philomena serve as inspiration for you. May we always stand firm and faithful in our decisions. See you in the next video for another inspiring story.